Yo. What's going on, y'all? We're back at it. Today we're doing another just sit down, make a beat tape in one sitting. Today's a little special because I was so lucky to be sponsored by Centori Sent over a really good care package of samples. I got some drums in here, 4 kits. I got some bass sounds.
He's jealous of. What are you doing?
Dialogue. Really cool stuff. And then these are the melodic samples. Fire. AlphaCentauriLabs.com. I'll put the link in the bio and everything. It's a really good resource for samples, everything you need for beat making or hip hop. You just go check it out. It's good stuff. I've been using it forever. We're just going to make a beat tape out of not exclusively these sounds. We're also going to be pulling from, I got the keyboard connected to Ableton, which I'm running through. So it goes keyboard, SP404SX for effects, and then MK2 for arrangement into the 404, which is the compression I like. Other than that, let's just get right into it. Thanks for tuning in. I should also explain, I'm using the looper function in the MK2 looper function. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's go. Shoot, did I just record myself talking? Yeah, I'm liking that. Takes okay. I like that first one better though, but I got myself in it. Let's. That. Let's save it. Alright, now I got it in the bank. Let's delete the loop and move on to our second one. And again, we'll play everything like in total in the end. So we'll have our beat tape. So let's just get going. So I copied this over, I pitched it down a little bit, and now I'm going to chop it up. And then add it to the break that we just made. Cool. That's our second loop. Let's just move on. Third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. There it is, number 3. Moving on. Let's think about it. What shall we have it sound like? Too easy, too easy. I copied that to the pad. Moving on, this is going to be beat number 5. I'm calling them beats. They're really just loops. We're making loops today. Calling them beats. It is what it is. I'm liking these. These are cool. I like it. Let's use some more of the samples. Let's turn these down a little bit. try playing with the play rate of this one. I'm having so much fun. Let's just do one more. Call it a day. One more, let's chop up the sample.
My whole crew out. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. Blueberry.
Oh, blueberry. Okay. You get blueberry jam added to red wine? Actually, there's 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, and the prices of the old ones can be pretty high.
Waiting for it to work. There we go. Try a much slower drum loop. There's a sharpness going on that I don't like in this. Let's just try to smooth that out real quick. kind of a weird last one, but I think it makes it into the cut. So let's just, that's the last of the beats that I'm going to make today. Let's go ahead and compile how our beat tape is going to sound and make sure they're all looping. There we go. All right, let's decide what we want to play first. Let's just hear maybe the best one off the bat. kind of like that one. Let's put that one first. I don't exactly want to end on that one. How about that one? There we go. And then I will go ahead and resample to another pad, and that will be our completed beat tape. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. That's about it. I'll put the beat tape that we made today for download in the bio, so check that out. Thank you again for tuning in. So let's get into it. Let's finish this thing off. I'm lazy and I haven't updated my 404, so it does that from time to time when I try to resample. Let's give that one more time, one more shot.
Everything we do here is boiled down to practice. Our ancestors did say that one could create kung fu out of any kind of movement at all. The saying goes.
Let's try that one more time.
King Shao.
Yes, I see you've heard of him.
He is a dangerous element.
I see.
I suggest that you watch him. I wouldn't want anything to go wrong at this time.
I understand.
He's jealous of it. He would like to see us all ruined. That's enough arguing. Let's listen to Big Brother.
Anyone who tries to escape will be executed.
There was a time when you and I used to work together, and now we want to stop. Are you looking for some trouble?
Everything we do here is boiled down to practice. Our ancestor did say that one could create kung fu out of any kind of movement at all. The saying goes, nothing is impossible if one really works hard. Understand?
All right.
Do you confess to your crimes?
I do, Your Highness. Please spare my life.
I admire your spirit in your work, and I always respect your opinion. But you must also think about our good reputation. Otherwise, in a way, it may influence our prestige.
Our Shaolin Temple has a good name. We don't allow our students to ruin our reputation. I report you to the abbot. You will be punished.
No, I won't. Because I've done nothing wrong. I know you've never liked me, so I'll leave. I'll leave right now.
Do you confess to...
What are you doing here?
I'm going with you to the valley of no return.
It's gonna be dangerous. You had better go back now.
Nothing to lose. Do you confess?
What are you doing here?
Aces on kings.
And I assume then that you've come here with the idea
idea of killing me. And I assume then that you've come here with the idea of killing me. And I assume
Our Shaolin Temple has a good name. We don't allow our students to ruin our reputation.
Do you confess?
Look, teacher, I'm not in the business of killing people or helping others to kill people. I teach Kung Fu because it improves the mind.
You're from the Changwei Gym too. How many of you want to fight?
Just the two of us. I want to see how good you are.
Oh, all right.
He's jealous of us. He would like to see us all ruined. That's enough arguing. Let's listen to Big Brother.
And there it is. No need to listen to that. But yeah, one more time, thanks for tuning in. I'll have this for download. Check out the bio, the about or whatever in the video. And peace.